Hey, YouTube Live, how are you doing? Uh, Hi. Um, Excuse my mess. I've got to organize. Um, I just thought, oh, by the way, long time no see. I'm sorry I haven't been making videos. I've been kind of working on something, and that is exactly why I wanted to get on here and talk. The camera's kind of fuzzy, but whatever. I'm using my mother's laptop. Thank you, Mama. Anyway, have been needing to say something, and I've known about this for few months, really. And it's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. Some people might think it's bad or whatever, but they're entitled to their opinion. That's fine. But I've been needing to say this because it explains a little bit more about what I've been going through. First of all, I would like to address the fact that I am still going through therapy, grief counseling, because I lost my mother unexpectedly and it shook me up really, really bad. My nurse told me that grief counseling is really good within the first year because the first year is the hardest of loss, especially unexpected. So, anyhow, I have been going through grief counseling, and also I am doing better. I still have some setbacks, but it's not as bad as it was. So, anyhow, that's getting better. I'm slowly getting back into my painting again. And this is a painting I'm working on for my sister. Can you see it? It's gradually getting there. But that's just water-based acrylics. It's 16 by 20, turn horizontal. Again, and you can see my tarot cards, oracle cards, my karma cards, my chakra cards, and my other cards, and my crystals. Moving on to about that. I know that you've seen I've made videos about tarot cards and things like that. Well, okay. Now I'm going into why I'm making this video. I'm sure some of you like tarot cards and oracle cards. Well, I had a friend of the family take me to see a medium a few months after my mother passed, and, hoping that would give me some closure. While I was in that medium reading, the medium told me that due to being shaken up so bad by losing my mother, that it caused me to open up psychically, that I have medium ability. And ever since then, I have been working with tarot cards. Even though there's so much to learn about tarot cards, I don't think I'm ever really going to get the full grasp of them, but I am understanding them a bit, and just, I'm not rushing into anything. And I have been on Facebook working with a few, various psychic groups. And I am an approved reader on a psychic group. And just last night, I was an approved, got to be, how do I say this? I was named an approved reader on a medium group. So to me, that's a little bit of a confirmation there. And the way I look at it, the way they're talking, I may have been this way my whole life. I may have been born this way, which I realize we're all born psychic anyway. And, but I guess, having medium ability, we're all like that. Just got to find a way to kind of tune into it, I guess. Well, that's what I've been trying to do. And the way I look at it, I'm not going to question it. I mean, if this is something that I'm supposed to do, then, and if I have an ability, I'm going to help people with it. I mean, even if that's with helping closure with their lives, whether it's about a relationship or their, whatever. And, due to loss, having things open ended and needing closure. I mean, if I can help in that aspect, I'm going to. I realize, people have difference of opinion. People are very skeptical about things like that. And I'm not saying you have to believe. I'm not going to force anything on you. I'm just saying this is what I'm going through. This is the avenue that my life is taking, and I'm looking forward to it, and I'm not afraid. This is happening to me for a reason. And I'm not trying to make this a gripe or anything. I'm just saying this is the path my life is taking. And I'm fascinated with it. It's happening to me for a reason, and I'm not going to question it. So I still have some anxiety. I'm sitting there when I do a reading, and I get nervous afterwards, and I think, oh, I overthink, especially since I've got anxiety, and I'm like, did I do it right? And then, I ask people that have had that work in this type of line of work. They're like, I do readings all the time, and I always think that I'm not doing it right. So I'm therefore I feel like I'm not the only one. It doesn't make me feel that bad. So anyway, just want to say that that's what's going on with me. And it's something that I've been needing to talk about for quite a while. And now I'm finally coming out with it. I'm not saying, oh, and this is something these spiritual shops that I've been going to, the women that have been helping me try to figure out what's going on with me have been so gracious, and I thank them so much. And for my friends and my family that have helped me through this loss, thank you, Jen. I love you. I can't thank you enough. I can't thank you enough. It's been a very long haul for me. And this is helping me through loss to understand more. With learning about psychic ability, which I'm not claiming that I'm going to be like the best psychic in the world or anything. I'm not claiming anything like that. I screw up all the time. And since I'm just beginning this, that I get a few of them wrong, which I don't want to get them all correct, because if I did, that would spook me. But from what I understand about this ability that I have, I'm psychic and I do have medium ability. I've been told that my ability is strong, but I am just beginning in it. And there's going to be times when I won't be able to get into my energy or do a reading so much that it will be kind of like your spiritual team, or however, I'm still learning about all this. However that works, will put you on hold, make you wait. That way you can work on yourself more. So I'm still learning that. I have to take breaks because I'm beginning to understand that readings do deplete you a bit. So if I feel anxious, if I'm not feeling it, then I won't do it. But anyhow, and then I learned, someone told me from one of the spiritual shops that this is not temporary. Once something like this is triggered, psychic ability, once something like this is triggered, it only grows stronger with time. So right now, what I'm going through, sometimes it might be very clear. Some of it might be, I might get a little blip here and there. I mean, it's just, I'm just now opening up about it. So anyhow, if you hear a weird noise, that was my toilet kicking off. Lovely, right? Okay. But anyhow, so I just wanted to let you know what was going on. And as I said, I'm looking forward to getting into this. And I'm not going to question it. I'm not afraid of it. At first, I didn't really understand what was going on. Then I'm like, oh, the women at the spiritual shop, they were making more sense of it. And I started reading up on it, and I started watching videos and all that stuff. And it just really started kind of clicking, So anyway, maybe this is something that I'm really supposed to do. I feel like it is. I kind of have a good feeling about it. But again, I'm just now getting into it. But as I said, I'm just want to give you an update about what's going on with me. And hopefully I can start making more videos. I mean, this is not even a 10-minute video. So I thought it would be longer than that, but it's, but I think it's kind of an exciting aspect about my life. There's been things that happened in my past before I found out about this that I thought, ooh, I wonder if maybe that might be true. Maybe I might have an ability like that. but I just kind of blew it off as a coincidence. You know, like you think about someone, they show up where you're at or whatever. You think about a song and it shows up on the radio, or, you know, you get a gut feeling about something and then it happens like a month later or a few years later, or, you know, you get a gut feeling about something and then you were right the whole time when someone told you you were wrong. I mean, it's so strange how things work out that way. But I think my mother, she would really have liked this because she used to watch things in this aspect about psychic ability and things of that nature. So, but I think she would like it. And most of my family is in full support of this. So I'm just, I never thought, I don't know if you can hear the radio. I'm sorry. I didn't want to turn it off, but I've got it turned down really low. Uh, I never thought ever that I would be doing this, you know, that I would be doing readings like this. I never even thought of it. But I guess this is something that is kind of opening up about me. But I think it's fascinating and I'm looking forward to it and see where it takes me. You know, so anyway, just wanted to give you an update. I hope y'all are doing well. You take care. Love you. Bye.